Joy Gurudev. Today we will talk about Shri Yantra. Usha ji has asked about Shri Yantra. What is Shri Yantra and how you can recognize it? So there are 27 types, major 27 types of yantras. You will see flat yantras like this. These are known as Bhupushti or Samta. Then there are yantras which are lifted from the center, which are known as Kurmapushti. And then this mountain types, which are known as Meru Pushti. Then there are yantras in which gemstones are attached. Then there are yantras which are flat, but they are grooved. The lines are up. So different types of yantras are there. There are yantras to be worn in the cap or in the pagadi, or they have to be attached to the roof, or they can be stick to the fan. There are yantras which can be below the ground. So there are yantras which can be on the wall. So there are different types of yantra. So today we are talking about Shri Yantra. Shri Yantra and Meru Shri Yantra, specifically Ushaji has asked. This is crystal, made from crystal. This is made from mercury, and this is made from 5 metals. So the best yantra in Shri Yantra is the one which is made from mercury. Second is crystal, third is gold, fourth is silver, and fifth is which is made up of 5 metals. Also, the yantra made from gemstones is equivalent to the yantra made from gold. Now this is the Shri Yantra. This is the dot, and then there are triangles. Now, how do you recognize a Shri Yantra? Because 90% yantras which you get in the name of Shri Yantra are not accurate. So how will you know whether they are accurate or not? First of all, there are 4 doors in the lowermost portion or the outermost portion. After the 4 doors comes 3 circles. After the 3 circles comes 16 petal lotus. After the 16 petal lotus comes 8 petal lotus. After the 8 petal lotus comes 14 triangles. Inside the 14 triangles are 10 triangles. Inside the 10 triangles are 10 more triangles. Inside the 10 more triangles there are 8 triangles. Below, inside the 8 triangle there is 1 triangle. And in the center is the bindu, is the dot. In the same way, I'll show it to you over here. This is the bindu dot. This is 1 triangle. This is 8 triangles. After 8 triangles, you can see it closely, are 10 triangles. After the 10 triangles, there are 10 more triangles. After that, there are 14 triangles. And after the 14 triangles, there are 8 petals of lotus. Then there are 16 petals of lotus. Then there are 3 lines, and then 3 doors on each side, on 4 sides. So this is how a right, accurate Shri Yantra must be. Now, the point of this triangle, the topmost triangle, the dot, and then there is this triangle, if you can see. The point of this topmost triangle must always be facing the west. Always. So topmost triangle must always be pointing the west. So when we put labels over here and we give it, so people are not, making mistakes in placing it. Because if you do not place it correct, or if the geometry of the Shri Yantra is not accurate, if it is not correct, then it is going to harm you rather than benefiting you. Got it? So that is the reason why today we have chose on Ushaji's request to tell you about Shri Yantra. So please place the Shri Yantra accordingly and make sure that the Shri Yantra is accurate in its geometry, as well as also make sure that the Shri Yantra is energized. If you keep the yantra, any yantra, without energizing it, it can cause you a lot of damage. It will cause you a lot of harm. So be careful about that also. And you can't keep the Shree Yantra directly. You have to keep it over rice grains, or you have to keep a red cloth over it. Secondly, you must not starve the Shree Yantra. There are deities sitting on it. So if you don't apply turmeric powder on it, you will starve those deities. So please don't do that. So always apply turmeric powder on the Shree Yantra, and the aroma of this turmeric powder will keep the deities, the energies inside the Shree Yantra always, vibrant and alive. Always apply ether aroma to it. Don't allow foul smell to come around the Shree Yantra or any yantra, unless and until it is not prescribed that certain yantras you have to give certain things which smell very strong or bad on that yantras. But Shree Yantra never offer anything which is smelling bad on the Shree Yantra. Okay, now crystal Shree Yantras, if they are very small in size, they are not accurate in geometry. So if they are not accurate in geometry, please avoid using them. Okay, they are not of use and they can be very harmful. So this is all about Shree Yantra. One small experience I had years back. There was a Pandit in Babulnath temple, and he was going through a very bad phase. So he, was disturbed, and he was very much full of anxiety. Now what to do? His 4 years were gone very bad, and somehow he came to me. He said, I cannot afford your consultation, but can you please help me? So I said, okay. When he came, I said that I meditated, and by a swear I said, you have brought this Shree Yantra made of crystal. So he said, yes, I ordered it from telemarketing. And I said, after that things have been bad. He said, yes, now I remember. I said, just go and put it in the sea. So he went and put it in the sea. And while coming out, he said, I will do darshan in Babulnath temple. He went up to Babulnath temple, he did darshan, and in the office, just by the chance, there is a queue of pandits who want to be, working with Babulnath temple, but they are not getting a chance. But this guy, he just went in the office and he said that, can I get a job? So they said, okay, come, you will have to give an exam. He gave the exam that, can you recite the Rudram? And they took his exam and they said, okay, you are there, you are in a panel of pandits. He immediately that very day got a job. And that is how smooth his life became after that. So if a pandit who knows puja part and who knows the science of all these energies, if he can be in trouble, you can be in a bigger trouble. So please don't, experiment with Shree Yantra. Buy it from people whom you feel they know about it and they know accuracy of it and they have energized it. They have done Pran Pratishtha of it. Only buy from those people. Okay. So this is all about Shri Yantra. Please share this video with everyone, and if you have any questions regarding it, please you may ask. Hari Aum Tatsat.